Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. I was about to call it Roman Victor for some reason, I don't know why. But yes, so welcome back to Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. So this is going to be the last week in which you all are going to get 3 parts a week. After this, we're going down to 2 parts. And in fact, actually next week, the reason you're getting 2 parts is I'm needing to try and squeeze in recording roughly 2 weeks worth of episodes before I leave for my spring break, and I gotta make sure they're rendered, uploaded. Yeah, God, it takes a while. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun, trying to squeeze in basically 5 parts. I could try and do 6, but no, I'm just gonna go for 5. Screw it, it's easier. But yes, so... probably either this recording session or next, I'm not quite sure which, it depends upon how things go. We will be in a war with the Kelazon Republic. I would love to, if possible, build a second fleet before we actually get into that war, but it may or may not happen depending upon how things work out. I do see that Stellaris is changing it to where outposts, just these crappy regular old outposts, are going to apparently now have maintenance costs. Which is something, I'll be honest with you all, I'm not a big fan of. So when that change happens, if they still decide to do it, I will probably be making, if somebody else doesn't beat me to it, I'll probably be making a mod to remove the energy credit maintenance costs, well really just maintenance costs period, on outposts, because yeah, why? I mean, I could certainly understand for anything more than an outpost, but at least for a regular old outpost, no, in my opinion you should not have a maintenance cost on it.
Construction complete.
Mostly because it's gonna then proceed to punish you even further for expansion. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to deal with that, so we're just not going to.
Construction complete.
Oh, do our ships have the better armor? Yes, they do. Wonderful.
Construction complete.
Oh, no, you're definitely going to use that. While I may not build that specific class of ships, I am going to go ahead and get it. Harmonious Collective, located up here. We'll just tell them they walked the path of heresy. Let's go ahead and bring our combat fleet over here because I do want to take that out. I want to get that upgraded.
Construction complete.
And I'm going to want to try and get over here with you.
We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. And let's go ahead and get... How are we doing generally in terms of... yeah, no. Let's not bother with shields because I don't think we'll be able to afford to put them on our ships for the most part. I did a small test game continuing our save from last part. I don't think I found any of these lethuric gas in my area, so this is a worthless tech I think for right now. Though I could certainly be remembering wrong. Thinking let's just go for the better reactor booster. Why'd you stop?
Construction complete.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more, or a much larger army. Because what we have right now is definitely not gonna cut it. don't do that one immediately, because we still need to wait for that pop to grow, so that's going to be a little while.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
And just dismantle it. I don't care to resume the process. My experience has been that that generally ends in failure, so screw it, not going to deal with it. Okay, you're done. Building the outpost, but I gotta wait. Where's the army? Ooh.
Construction.
Oh yeah, okay, your guys' home base is still over here. I was confused for a second because I thought I had already rebased them over to here, but not yet. Although that will be happening in the relatively near future, I think. Okay, oh, I met you guys a lot faster than I did in the test. So, these are the crazy marauders. They are not going to be fun to deal with. And there is nothing between me and them. Also, game, why are you failing to render their borders? I don't know why. Hopefully that doesn't result in any problems down the line.
System survey complete.
You go ahead and get the mining stations built. I want you to go and destroy that. There we go, now you got it. Took you a little while. And
Product complete.
they're, I don't know if that's their home system or not, but they definitely have a pretty significant concentration. Yeah, I think that's their home system. They got a pretty significant concentration of their forces in a system with a black hole.
We have mastered a new technology.
I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with them being crazy. Let's go and get advanced combat rolls. Wonderful, now I have the better reactors, so if I don't need to use the, wait. Why are you guys not using the best sensors? What the hell is this shit? Apparently I got better sensors and I completely forgot to upgrade people to use the better sensors. Well then. Now that has been corrected. Of course that means the fleet now has to go back home and it's gonna have to do upgrades. But that can
Our
wait.
ships have been upgraded.
Getting the advanced railguns because I don't really need the destroyers. Certainly not to beat these guys. Okay, gonna have to move some people around then. Let's go for a mining network there.
System survey complete.
Build a power plant there.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
Evangelizing zealots. Right over here. Next to the Harmonious Collective. I did go through this wormhole
System survey complete.
that we have somewhere. Where is it? That's the gateway. I know we had a wormhole somewhere. Oh yes, all the way up here. I did go through this wormhole. It led up to here in the test game, and I assume it'll still lead up to there because I imagine its route is determined at
Complete.
galaxy creation. Although I could be wrong about that. I mean, for all I know, it might not be determined at galaxy creation. It could be determined when somebody goes through it, so... I mean, we'll figure that out when we do inevitably research wormhole stabilization, because we will be sending a ship through the wormhole. I think it led.
Construction complete.
I think it dropped me off right here. I think it was, and there, I think it was Fallen Empire right over here.
System survey complete.
Just something like that.
Construction complete.
Okay, there we go. You're done. Let's get you built up. Because what I'm going to want to do is have these 4 systems that basically connect our arm to the, well, the neighboring arm. I want to have all of those fortified.
Construction complete.
So that's basically going to be our goal, is to get those fortified.
Construction complete.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter where you work. So you can just continue to work the tile you're growing on for now. Okay, you were there. Go down there then. You go over there.
System survey complete.
See, if I actually made more use out of the temples and whatnot, I would definitely be making a lot more unity, but I just don't. Now, I do kind of want to go ahead and start supremacy because I'm going to actually need that if I'm going to fortify this entire, all the points that link us to this arm. It's kind of important for me to have spare capacity, so I am going to go ahead and actually start the supremacy tree just to get the additional 2 starbase capacity. We won't actually be dealing with it though until afterwards. Also, out of curiosity, how does the friggin' compare to our combat ones? It is still better by a fairly reasonable degree, considering the way combat has been rebalanced in 2.0.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
So we're going to keep the frigate around still.
Construction complete.
Now, where's a science ship that's fairly close? Yeah, none of you are really close by, so I'm just going to take you, and I'm going to bring you over here. Don't forget to survey the system.
Mastered a new technology.
Okay, that's habitability. Let's go ahead and get... They never got a chance to invade my planets. I don't think they will now, because I won't be forgetting about this system like I did in the test. Let's go ahead and learn how to clear the dangerous wildlife.
We have mastered a new technology.
There's the advanced railguns. Let's go ahead and get... I don't really care for the Star Fortress right now. Honestly, I don't know how useful this really is. Well, I suppose it's useful. And we do have the FTL inhibitors, right? Yes. So they're gonna have to get through us anyway, so you know what, let's go ahead and get that. Admittedly, the game is bugged and not actually showing that we have the FTL inhibitors. So, yay, game! You're screwing up a little as per usual. So I'm just going to tell you to return home, because I need to now go into here.
Tile blocker cleared.
Do you really need the tier 1? No, yeah, no, you're fine with the tier 1. You know what? Screw it. I don't care too much for the cost. Never mind. Really? You think you should go with double? Okay, you know what, game? Design that however you feel like it. Admittedly, I'm still gonna select it to go for Picket. How is that working out? You know, yeah, go with that.
Construction complete.
Okay, now you go home so you can get your repairs.
Construction complete.
You get your upgrades.
Our ships have been upgraded. Construction
I can't go here until that has been surveyed.
System survey complete.
Well, I can go there, but I can't do anything until it's been
Our ships
surveyed.
have been upgraded.
So there's effectively no point in me going there. I don't recall what the sort of optimal option or setup is here for gun batteries and missile batteries. Joe mentioned it, but I wasn't really listening when he said what it was, so yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. And you know what? I'm going to get the game up to 3-speed.
Construction
Well, I call it 3-speed. Technically, it's actually 5, I think.
System survey complete.
But I call it 3 because I never play below normal. So, as far as I'm concerned, normal is 1. And I do want to go ahead and get this upgraded, so we'll hold out. Just so I can get it upgraded. Okay, you're done. Go over there and build more stuff.
Construction complete.
Go over there. Okay, Kraz was the other one that needs to get gun batteries and missile batteries. Okay, now the game is showing the FTL inhibitors there. Does it not show it if you don't have weapons? That'd be an interesting way of going about it, especially because as far as I know, it's not mentioned anywhere that it works that way.
Construction complete.
So, you know, kind of... Really? Kind of left in the dark about that. Go back, turn around, I need you to go and kill these damn pirates.
Construction complete.
Because they're going to ruin all our
Construction
fun.
complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. One of our stations is under attack.
Yes, I know, and it doesn't have anything there to defend it because it's not designed to be attacked. Ah. Okay, thanks for reminding me that I can recruit you as mercenaries if I feel so inclined. I assume that's probably something meant to trigger when I have a certain amount of credits. But game, I think you sort of forgot about the fact that, well, I can't talk to them. That might come as a bit of a surprise. But all I can do is call the Marauders Xenofilth. So, thanks game, not really worth it.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful, and it is a rare tech, and knowing my luck, if I don't research it now, it'll probably never show up, or if it does, it'll be so late in the game that it's basically worthless. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way now. And let's go ahead and kick our ships up to the advanced combat computers. can't afford that without me giving you an improved reactor booster. You can't afford that without a reactor booster as well. You know, I want you guys to be designed basically the same way, so we'll do that as well for you. And you know what? Just so that the ranges aren't messed up here, you all basically have the exact same range now. I'm going to put the plasma accelerators on the medium slots. I do want these to actually have some decent range, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Our ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been upgraded. Construction complete.
Oh, yes. Go next door. Oh, you're done. Go across then. You can, I guess, go over there and colonize those two worlds, or build an outpost in this sector with the system with the tomb world. You're going to go into this system once we clear it out and survey it.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Really? Now they decide to come into this system when my fleet's so close to getting there to destroy them? Who the hell emergency FTL'd? Oh, the construction ship. Why? Okay. There was really no reason to do that. Give them energy credits because we don't have any real issues with energy credits. Some people have issues with energy credits. I don't typically have issues with energy credits. Except for when I decide to build a whole new fleet all at once and end up breaking the bank. It's about the only time that I'll typically have issues. And let's go ahead and tell you to upgrade to a starport. Now, I could upgrade these things to starholds. What? Game? I'm pretty sure you didn't tell me that those guys were there. Where are they going and what are they trying to do? They're heading to my home system.
Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and... You know what? Screw it. Let's go and get cruisers. I don't desperately need them, but it doesn't hurt to have them.
Construction complete. One of our spaceports is under attack. Anomaly found.
What do they have? Oh, just crappy master. Where do they come from then? Do they come from these guys? Because I'm just told they're privateers, independent, but they're using the exact same flag as these Reavers. Which does leave me a little bit curious.
System survey complete.
As to if somebody had said, hey guys, I got a great raiding target for you. Okay, now I need you to go back over there. That really is going to take forever. But they'll get there eventually. And I'm paused. I think I'll end this part once I've researched the ability to remove dangerous wildlife. Yeah, that's fine. Somebody should be wanting to grow on that tile soon, but I think the only reason that happened is, yes, because somebody decided to move.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Wonderful. Go and build my mining stations, and our leader just died. None of you are particularly great choices. I think I'll go ahead and just elect the... You know what, I'll just go and elect you. I don't know what you're doing, though. Are you a governor or something? I think you might have been my governor, yes. That would seem to be the likely scenario. Now, I do apparently have a spare scientist. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick them out. Because I'm not going to build another science ship because I have nowhere to send it in the relatively near future anyway, so... yeah. Complete. No point, really.
Debris analyzed.
Wonderful. Go and survey these systems then.
Complete.
Go and build me an outpost over there. And let's just try and get these upgraded. Okay. You're close to home. How much is going to cost me? 900. Never mind. We got better things to spend that money on, such as upgrading the fleet, because that is something that you will always get useful, or is always something that's useful. Because eventually, I won't need those bases anymore, and I'll need to tear them, or it'll be better off me to tear them down. Well, I mean, I guess I could always keep them, but if they're not useful, I might as well get rid of them. And like I said, eventually they won't be useful anymore. So, might as well get rid of them then. We do have a bit of a food problem. Let's go ahead and research that. Maybe it'll help us. I mean, I can sort out the food problem a little bit over here, but there's only so much I can really do to deal with the food. And I'm just gonna let this month tick over. Okay, so that is gonna be it for this part. I'm not recording the next part immediately after this because I don't have the time, sadly. But yes, so like I said, either this recording session or next, I'm not quite, or sort of this week's videos or next week's videos, I'm not quite sure, it just depends. We will end up in a war with the Kilazan Republic, because I think they're the best choice, really. You are buddy-buddy with your neighbor over here, at least a little bit. You have a non-aggression pact that might eventually become a defensive pact. I mean, I could attack you now when it's not. But yeah, no, screw it. I'd rather go with the Kilazan. Because they have no friends, because they have no neighbors. Except for me. And some Ravagers. And then on the other side of the Ravagers is, hegemonic imperialist. But until next time, a goodbye and a farewell.